Now, the birth of Jesus the Messiah took place in this way. When his mother Mary had been engaged to Joseph, but before they lived together, she was found to be with child from the Holy Spirit. Her husband Joseph, being a righteous man and unwilling to expose her to public disgrace, planned to dismiss her quietly. But just when he had resolved to do this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, for the child conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will bear a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." All this took place to fulfill what had been spoken by the Lord through the prophet. "Look, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call him Emmanuel," which means God is with us. When Joseph awoke from sleep, he did as the angel of the Lord commanded him. He took her as his wife, but had no marital relations with her until she had borne a son, and he named him Jesus. In light of this story, it is helpful to think about the ways that the faithful thing to do and the faithful way to be are sometimes at odds with social convention. This is a difficult truth to learn. Joseph did not violate convention to be politically rebellious or even to know his own goodness. He violated convention and remained faithful to Mary because God, as God often does, intervened in an unexpected way. God sent an angel to appear to him in a dream. The angel basically said, "I know this is not what you expected, Joseph, but it's going to be okay. God is about to do something wonderful, despite the fact that according to Jewish custom and law, you are in a rather socially unacceptable situation." That is the message part of this text, that unexpected things outside of convention, can often be wonderful signs that God is at work. Amid all our less than picture-perfect Christmases, the Christmas trees that are not quite as perfect as we want them to be, the lives that are not as perfect as we want them to be, God does something new. As Mary and Joseph journeyed to the first Christmas, they did not know where God would take them. All they knew was that something wonderful had been promised and that they had been beckoned to follow. So too, the text calls us to rise and follow God's call, not knowing where the journey will take us or the path that God has set before us. Are we ready?